Today I want to talk about you and the possibility of a better and brighter future, because having something really great to work on and to live for will change your whole life. The question is, what can you do now to get that dream from inside your head and out into the world? And that's what we're going to be talking about. But first, do some of these statements sound like you? You feel like you can be more, you feel like you can achieve more or live more? Are you sick of clocking in at a job that you're not really that thrilled about? Maybe you're worried you'll lose your job like so many other people around you. Maybe you've already lost your job. Are you tired of not having the personal and financial freedom and control that you deserve? Do you have great skills and experience, but you know that you're not getting the value out of them at the moment? Do you absolutely know in your heart of hearts that you can do something really cool with them, but you're not sure where to start? You don't know when to start, and you don't know how to take the first step. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't really matter if only one of those statements that I've just gone through resonates for you. That's a strong enough motivator for you to look ahead and to create your own future. A lot of people get stuck in a rut because they don't know how to take that first step. So they stay there, trapped. And then they look around and their life has just completely passed them by. As a long dead comedian once said, any dead fish can float downstream, but it takes a live fish to swim upstream. So what if someone showed you how to take that first step towards becoming the CEO of your own life? Would you be interested? Interested enough to find out more? Well, here's a few things you can get started on. And the number one is build your portfolio. Compile your previous works into an exciting portfolio that can show people just exactly what you're capable of. So that's really useful for people like designers and videographers, social media strategists, app developers, and so on. Gathering client testimonials is another thing you can do, which is great for consultants and strategists, art directors, where what you've done is less physical and, let's say, more esoteric. And design it into a really nice PDF document. Build something that's visually appealing, which really shows your skills, your experience, and your flair, because it's the key to unlocking the door to your new world. Another thing you can do is create a website or an online portfolio. It's free and it's powerful. If you're doing a website, then have a look at Wix.com or Blogspot.com. And if you want to build your profile, then have a look at Vimeo.com and have a look at Behance.com as well. This is where you'll lay the groundwork that'll help you to build up in the coming months. And also be focusing on using social media and LinkedIn, so you're getting used to getting out there and telling people about you and what you're capable of doing. It's really important at this stage to utilize all of your connections to get your first independent gigs. And who better to start with than your friends and family? I know it sounds old hat, but it really works. If you tell everybody that you know that you are starting your business, they may not use you, but they may know somebody who does need your services. So it's really important to get your idea into the world, and this is the best and cheapest way to do it. So by this time, you're going to have your portfolio ready to share with your connections and their connections, because remember the 6 degrees of separation. And remember the good old 6 degrees of separation. And this is where you're going to get your first experience of running your own business. It's a relatively safe environment working with family and friends and with their friends as well. Now you can also reach out to people from previous jobs for referrals and introductions, because warm introductions are the best. But you need to remember, you're still running a business, so you're going to need the proper business processes like developing proposals, doing quotes, sending out invoices and receipts, and so on. One of the big mistakes that people make, rookie mistakes that people make, is that they take on so much that your side hustle quality and delivery suffers, or your job suffers. Now you need to accept there's only a limited amount that you can do, and what you need to do is make sure you do it really, really well. So my experience with side hustlers is this is something they struggle with. They get so enthusiastic about taking on additional work that they can't actually achieve it to the standard that they need to. Now, we've talked a little bit about building a network, but it's still really, really important to re-emphasize that. The third thing you can do is to build your network. We've already talked about approaching your friends and family, but there are a lot of other people that you know as well, and they've got friends as well. So just keep working on the lists of people that you know, because you'll be amazed who they know. Now, you need to make sure you get a business name for yourself and get business cards, because that's essential for networking. You need to have an identity that people can remember. Join online communities, go to local events, become parts of groups, all of those sort of things where you're going to make more introductions and more connections, and at the same time learn more about becoming a business person. Join Facebook groups. We've gone through quite a few steps about what you can do right now in terms of transitioning from where you are right now towards a future that you want to create for yourself. Now, if you're really serious about that, on the 11th of June, we're going to be releasing an amazing online course called Monetize Your Service Skills, which goes through step by step just about everything you need to think about in terms of setting up a really, really successful business. And we'd love to have you be part of that. And you could be part of that by giving us your email address, and then you will join our wait list, and we'll also make it worth your while because you'll then receive the early bird discount. We look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be amazing, and it will change your life. We'll see you later.